I have my foot tambourine too. Should I play it? Should I just like?
Oh my God! I don't think we have time. Do we have time for her to grab a foot tambourine? Oh, we're live already.
Copy.
Okay.
I won't do that.
It's songs in the key of funny, mixing music and comedy. It's like everything you could wish for. It's like an opera singer covered in bees. It's like hearing your favorite song while you eat your favorite cheese. It's funny songs and funny stories. It's songs in the key of funny. Funny songs and the stories behind them.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Songs in the Key of Funny. I'm your host, Kristin Key, and we are coming live to you if you're watching live on YouTube or Facebook from Flappers Comedy Club. If you're listening, we're on iTunes. Flappers Comedy Club, where they have comedy 7 days a week going on so often you'll forget it's even here. Flappers Comedy Club, the funniest comedy club in Los Angeles. And so many wonderful things today. My co-host, Shaun Fisher, is sick or playing sick or is hungover. We're not sure. Jury's still out. But he's somewhere in the world. And we have a fantastic guest. Kelsey Lane is here.
Hey!
Oh, my God. I can't wait to get to know her. Before... I know! The guest just got here. The audience is so excited. We are actively looking for sponsorships on Songs of the Key of Funny. So this week, since we don't have one yet, I'm going to go ahead and give a shout-out to Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines, a wonderful airline that I fly almost exclusively, and I tweeted them one day that I was so happy with their service that they sent me a present in the mail.
What?
They did.
What did they send you?
They sent me earphones, nice. And which I was like, meh. And then I looked further into the box, and it was a Southwest charging block where you can plug your phone into it, and it'll charge your phone.
Oh,
and so I tweeted
awesome.
them. I was like, it's like you know me.
Yeah.
Because I've asked my family for one of those for a couple of years and never got it. So thank you, Southwest Airlines. And if you didn't know to fly them, and now you're listening to this podcast, and you're like, maybe I will now, then Southwest, we could really use your sponsorship. Wow. Anyway, yes! See, you too could have an advertisement on this show. Contact us. We're on Songs Key of Funny on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We have a website. And subscribe to us on iTunes, and please leave a review. And if we see your review, we will write a song about you.
Ooh!
Now, before we get to our lovely guest, each week we like to honor our working musical comedians of today, like Kelsey Lane. But we also like to nod our heads and tip our hats to classic songwriters from yesteryear. Today is November 20th, and it is National Absurdity Day. So I thought that maybe a Weird Al song like Albuquerque is one of the most absurd songs I could think of, but unbelievably difficult to play. And so just look that song up on your own. Also, I thought Judy Tenuta, I don't know if you're familiar with her, but she's absolutely absurd.
She's been here at Flappers. We love her.
Oh, Judy Tenuta plays here? Oh, my gosh, another reason to come to Flappers. She's wonderful, but again, very difficult to sing along to. And so then I asked our guest, I emailed Kelsey, and I said, hey, do you have any favorite classic comedy songs? An absurd answer came from her email, and it said, I like this song, Makin' Whoopee. And I thought to myself, that's not really a comedy song, but then I thought when it was written in 1928, yes, it was a comedy song because it innuendoed the doing it. So for our guest, this week's classic song of the week is Makin' Whoopee, and I just need you to sing the Makin' Whoopee part.
Okay.
Another bride, another June, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for
Making whoopee.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of shoes, a lot of rice. The groom is nervous, he answers twice. Ain't it thrilling to be so willing to make whoopee? For making whoopee. For making whoopee. That's this week's classic song of the week. Ow, classic song of the week. Classic song of the week. Classic song of the week. All right. Thank you. So So let's get to know our guest this week for episode 19. It's Kelsey Lane, and I want you to play your half gay song.
Okay.
Just do it. Just do it.
All right. Ready?
Yes.
All right. This is a song about my sexuality. I'm bisexual, and if you don't know what that means, it's when you give men and women HPV. When I say I'm bi, some people say, well, maybe you should choose. But dick's my jam, but have you slammed a clam? How can I refuse? It's part of who I am, and I know that when you're ugly, you're ugly. But if you're hot, girl or guy, I welcome you to love me. I'm so alone. I'm half gay, I'm not gay enough to be gay. I'm not straight enough to be straight, but I'm not gay enough to have my own parade. I'm not straight enough to shop or go to the club to grind, but I know I'm girl enough to never make up my freaking mind. It's pretty girly, yeah. I'm not straight enough to be accepted by my family, but I'm gay enough to burn in hell for eternity. I'm half gay, I'm not gay enough to be gay. I'm not straight enough to be straight. I don't want a threesome, I can't even get a date. I'm half gay, my parents think it's just a phase or a gateway drug to the gays. Dating's just too complex when they think you're gonna leave them for the opposite sex. I'm half gay.
Yay! Kelsey Lane, the self-proclaimed bi icon. So wonderful to have you on the show. Tell me about the writing process for that song.
Well, I mean, I obviously thought of the concept first. I just wanted to, I wanted to sort of combat all the negative stereotypes of the sexuality that I am, of the bisexual sexuality. So I just sort of wanted to take all of the stereotypes and combat them as much as I could. Like, no, I don't want to have a threesome. No, it's not that I don't have an ability to choose. No, it's just that I won't just take anyone. You know what I mean? Like, there's all of these sort of stereotypes, and I just wanted to do my best to, combat those negative stereotypes.
The voice of the bisexual. Yeah. I'll take it. Do you get a lot of backlash from the gay community as well as the straight community?
Yeah.
Just pick one.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And your parents, I'm sure.
Yeah, they're like, my mom's like, I don't want to hear about it. Don't want to
She
hear
won't
about
sing
it.
along. She's not in the back going, half gay. How long have you been? I guess that's a strange question, but how long have you been bisexual or openly bisexual?
I guess I like came out about it. Maybe I don't think I told my parents until after college. I told them, I was like, hey, just so you know, this is what's happening.
Right. I guess during college they would have been like, yeah, sure. You switch majors too.
Yeah,
Meow.
Yeah, but I had my first girlfriend in college officially.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. And did you date? And you dated boys in high? I'm sure we're gonna move more on to musical questions, Barbara. Yes. But so what came first, the music or the comedy for you? Like, did you start writing music in college, or was it before then?
Oh yeah. I was in a band for years, serious music and stuff. And
Really? What was the name of the band?
it was the Pinata Diplomacy.
Well, again, please.
The Pinata Diplomacy.
Of course it was.
Yeah. We had a pinata on stage. We were like, stop beating. Pinatas. Yeah,
Right?
It was, yeah.
Did you play any Spanish music?
That's awesome.
I just want if we had sombreros right now and they just appeared. No, it's a sombrero of diplomacy.
Some sort of fake mustache, just like jiggling.
Aye. Where'd that name come from?
I don't know. Some of the people that I started the band with, they were in a band when they were in high school.
Called the Russian Conspiracy.
And then it's just we were like, let's throw pinatas into the mix. No, I don't really know where it came from. I just liked the idea of having pinatas on stage and being like, we need to stop beating pinatas, like it's wrong,
So you were against pinata beating?
Yes. We keep them in one piece.
Well, they'll last forever that way.
Yeah, exactly. And people just want the candy on the inside. It's very selfish,
It is.
they commit these atrocities.
These beautiful, beautiful pinatas that people are beating open.
Exactly. Yeah.
So much time and effort went into craft these.
Yeah.
What are they even made of?
Cardboard?
Paper mache.
Yeah.
Some poor child in Mexico took the time to paper mache that pinata.
Exactly. Beautiful colors. It's a lot.
Around a mound of candy. Is that how it works? They have candy in a mound and they paper mache around it? I'm not sure.
No, you shove the candy in after, Kristin, of course. Hey, we got to mention that Shaun Fisher's out sick today.
I mentioned it before, but I'll keep mentioning it.
Oh, I miss him.
But I need
doing
everybody
great.
listening at home and on iTunes. And by the way, if you're just joining us, this is Songs in the Key of Funny. I'm Kristin Key. Our guest today is Kelsey Lane. No co-host because Shaun Fisher is either sick or hungover. And Roxy the Fox is going to step in from the back
everybody,
booth.
I'm here. Roxy the Fox here.
And so she'll be our co-host with the mo-host from the back.
Emails.
That's right. She'll be reading our emails, and if you have any suggestions for us to, because we have a very talented musical guest today, so anything that we can make up songs about today, we welcome your suggestions. And I have a couple new games today to play as well that we can get into here in a little bit.
I love games.
I know, me too. But I want to get to know her just a little bit more before we jump into our games. So I have a few more questions. Okay, so we'll go fast though. So. Who were your musical influences growing up?
Like musical comedy? I like Bo Burnham a lot.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. But then for serious music, I listen to a lot of folk punk. Yeah. Yeah.
Am I just old? Do I not know what folk punk is? Roxy, have you heard of folk punk?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Is there any folk punk
Tell
that
us.
you could like cover and play a little, like in the stylings of folk punk?
I can't think of one. It's just like it just combines folk and punk. Yeah.
That's two genres I just don't know how to combine because I like folk music a whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think of any folks. This land is my land. Oh, this land is your land. From California. But that's like folk and.
That's what you went for folk.
That's what I went for punk too.
Yeah.
It would be like a fast version of
Yeah.
This land is my land. This land is your land. From California to the New York Island. Burn it down. Stop eating pinatas. This land was made for you and me.
Yeah.
Suck it, Mom.
I thought that was incredible, and I would like to download that and listen to it.
All right,
Thank you
awesome.
so much.
The audience was.
Yeah, they were feeling it. It's a little bit too hard.
From California. Are you beatboxing, Roxy?
I found some folk punk online.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Okay.
there
Was
we
it
go.
was it what I just played? No. This land was made for you and me.
On the tap. This is for everyone to take time and pay attention. Relaxing, breathing.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was Polk Elementary School. Trying to do some fun.
It was Polk Elementary School. So close to folk punk.
Yeah,
so close.
They're starting a whole new genre. It's just called poke, and it's poke punk.
I'm a big fan. So we just
Folk
plugged
funk.
them. So Bo and folk punk. And what made you want to be a musical comedian?
I started doing comedy, and I started thinking, like, what is it about me that is A, marketable, B, some sort of skill that I have that others might not.
Right.
And I don't know, I think I just picked up the guitar one day, and I was like, this is kind of funny. I was like, maybe I should just do this on stage just for fun, you know?
It's so funny. That is the difference between a musical comedian and a serious musician. Most serious musicians do not pick up the guitar and go, this is funny.
Yeah.
They pick it up like, this is an outlet for my feelings. You know? And you pick it up and go, whackity schmackity do.
But sometimes those feelings are silly.
Yes,
you know
they
what
are.
I mean? Like,
I
you just
agree.
gotta-
Yeah, you are home. Welcome home,
Yeah.
Kelsey. This is where you belong.
These are my people.
Yeah, this is right.
How did you get started with it? Like,
I was encouraged to play more guitar because actually Roxy the Fox, who some people know her, has Barbara Holiday, who my wife calls Barbara Holiday. Barbara Holiday. Every single time she calls me, that's what happens. But I had played at the end of my act as a closer because I was a straight stand-up. Don't want to be labeled as a guitar comic for all these years.
Yeah.
And then Roxy the Fox, aka Barbara Holiday, said you need to just come out and play it.
Yeah.
And my manager Barb North also was just like, why don't you play throughout your whole act? I was like, well, that's just bananas burgers.
Yeah.
And then I tried it once and was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like the things that you can do with music that you couldn't do with just stand up.
Yeah.
And I just realized that it's like an extension of my act now.
Yeah.
That I can use it for comedy timing and it keeps my brain from getting bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, on stage.
Yeah, definitely. Because I think that even with stand-up, there is a rhythm to jokes, and there's, you know what I mean? There is a rhythm in it, so just to take it and then just sort of put it behind music.
Yeah,
you know
and
what
you
I
can
mean?
change the feel of a joke that you start with the chord progression.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whether if it's just conversational like this, or if you change the story from that to it gets more intense or bouncy, and people listen differently. They expect different things from the story depending on the cadence that you play. It's really fun.
Yeah.
I like it.
Roxy approved. So you played serious music first.
Yeah.
And did you write your own serious songs?
Yeah, I do. I still do. I have my own page like my own Instagram. It's Kelsey Lane Music. That's the Instagram that I use to like upload some of my serious music to.
I thought that was a different person. Because I was so worried. I was like, oh, okay, I want to make sure and tag Kelsey Lane, but I don't want to tag, because there's a couple Kristin Keys, and one of them plays Christian music. I'm like, I don't want to tag this Kelsey Lane Music to be on the podcast if she's going to be some jerk about it. Like, I'm a Nashville serious player. So it's you 2 times.
Yeah. So I have my comedy page, and then it's Kelsey Lane, and then my music page is Kelsey Lane Music. So I still try to like.
It's Kelsey Lane. It's funny, and Kelsey Lane Music. It's serious.
Guys, no giggles here.
It's totally serious. So what are some of the topics that you write your serious songs about?
I write a lot about like depression, relationships. You notice how it's getting serious here, guys?
Depression, relationships, depression, relationships. Tell me more.
What else do I write serious music about?
And depression.
Yeah, family, you know.
Relationships.
Exactly, relationships.
Kelsey writes some serious songs. Some are short and some are long. About depression and relationships. Oh, and her family.
Yeah, don't forget.
Nice. What else?
That was awesome. Do you write serious music first?
No, I've written the only serious songs I've ever written were for girls that I wanted to sleep with me.
That's fair.
Whackity, whackity, whackity.
Wackity, wackity.
But it Have you ever had a serious song that you eventually turned into a comedy song? Like it started depression, relationships, and a bucket of peanut butter. Mix these three. Yeah,
Honestly, if you throw peanut butter in the mix, it changes the whole dynamic.
Let's take one of your serious songs and let play one of your serious songs, but let's add peanut butter at some point.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's see if that works.
Let me think of like what would be a go-to good one.
Something really
okay.
serious
Okay, ready?
about depression or relationships or your family.
Okay.
One of those three. Yeah, this is great.
Life is a juggling act. I consume a jar of peanut butter that I can't do have for long. 'Cause peanut butter is sticky on the roof of my mouth. What? Peanut butter.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize it was
So that's the secret if anyone's trying to figure out how to make the transition from serious songwriting into comedy songwriting. Just add peanut butter.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Crackers if you really want to up the ante. You know what I'm saying?
Because I had a song that I written for my wife. I've mentioned on episodes past a song about, like, I guess we'll never know for sure, that eventually turned into a poop song on my latest album because I liked the tune so much.
Yeah, that is. I've definitely taken like chord progressions that I dig, and I'll just be like, this will work for this, you know?
Yeah. I never planned on you. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You get to work and it's on your mind. How can you get ahead when you're thinking with your behind? You know, it's like two completely different topics. I'm falling in love and I gotta crap my pants. I guess no peanut butter, but still the comedy came.
Right. Well, it came from the peanut butter.
I think so. Sometimes.
You ate
Sometimes.
peanut butter, you know?
What did your parents prefer more? I hate to ask questions about parents, but sometimes with music and comedy, you got to add them in.
Yeah.
What were they more supportive of? Serious music or comedy music?
Probably comedy. I think they're more supportive of my comedy. It's hard to say. That my parents were both musicians. So I think for me, like, it was tough to like pick up the guitar and like ever show them my music because they are so.
Can you sing a song about your parents being musicians?
Okay.
Please.
Okay, what are you playing right now?
Yeah. Seems like a good family key. Peanut butter. Mom and Dad and peanut butter.
Mom said, hey, don't you write that song about me? And I was like, but Mommy, I just want to make fun of the way that you speak. I don't know. Mommy, quit making fun of me. My dad said, pick up that guitar and I'll send you right to bed. I said, hey Dad, can I just play some songs about silly, 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 silly peanut butter? Peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter.
Go to bed, Kelsey.
Peanut butter, peanut butter. Daddy, I don't want to go to bed, 'cause I want to sing it. There's peanut butter's in my head. Peanut butter's in her head. Peanut butter in bed. Ooh, peanut butter in bed. But the peanut butter has one enemy, Kristin. What's that? What is it? Jelly? It's jelly! Yay! It's always trying to keep peanut butter down. It's always trying to keep peanut butter down. Ooh, I'm trying to keep peanut butter down.
Hey, jelly now.
This is the moral of this story is don't put more jelly in your peanut butter because it's been held down for years.
Don't put jelly in your peanut butter. Don't put jelly in your peanut butter. Don't put jelly in your peanut butter.
Put that guitar down, Kelsey.
Oh no!
Jelly doesn't like peanut butter because jelly gets jealous.
Because jelly gets jealous.
I think this seems like a good time. Reach into that little purple box and pull yourself out an instrument. Cause we're gonna play a fun little game called Musical Instrument Mystery Box. Reach into that instrument box and pull yourself out an instrument. And grab yourself and we're gonna play a game called Musical Instrument Mystery Box. Ooh, and would you grab me one too since Shaun's not here? I gotta play the game too. And for all of you listening at home, we have a purple box, and it's filled with every kind of instrument that you can imagine. That's right. We have grand pianos, tubas.
Everyone goes for that xylophone.
Every
now.
single person
Look
plays
at
it.
that.
So this game is called Musical Instrument Mystery Box, and it goes like this. Why'd you choose that instrument, Kelsey? Why'd you choose that instrument? Can you play the instrument? Can you play it now?
I can't play this instrument kind of, but it's really good. And I chose it cause I am a big tool.
Yay! All right, my turn. Oh, will you play the guitar?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Sorry, what was... Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try to put it... Okay. Here we go. Why'd I choose that instrument? Me. Why'd I choose that instrument? Awesome! Can I play that instrument? Kristin, can I play it now? I chose these bongo drums because Kelsey picked them out of the box. And can I play these bongos? Well, I think I can't. But I'm gonna keep on playing these bongos like I'm a bongo player. And now I'm learning how to play them because I'm a bongo slayer.
That was awesome. Bongo Slayer.
I'm a bongo slayer.
That's impressive.
So, why'd you like the xylophone?
Look at this. It's so rad.
I know, I love it. Everybody seems to play that one.
It's so cute. It's so little. It reminds me of being a child.
Aw,
A sea
childhood.
of innocence, you know?
Well, bang a little bit more on it, and let's
Okay.
sing a song about your childhood. In fact, we need, Roxy, something more specific about childhood than just childhood. We have a suggestion? That's what that bell means. That means that the audience has spoken. Yes.
Christmas ornaments.
Christmas ornaments. All right.
They saw them in our background.
We got, someone saw our beautiful Christmas decorations here on the stage. If you're listening, and by the way, if you're just joining us, this is Songs in the Key of Funny. I'm your host, Kristin Key. Shaun Fisher, our co-host, is out today. We are coming to you live from Flappers Comedy Club, episode 19, with guest Kelsey Lane. And we are decorated for Christmas because...
Screw Thanksgiving.
because screw Thanksgiving. And someone has suggested that we write a little song about Christmas ornaments. I guess I'll try to start us off. Well, every year around Christmas, my mom takes out a box and she puts little things up on the tree that she pulls out of the box. We're going to work on this. Some of them are expensive and some of them are not. And some of them were made for me and my brother, and some are hot. Still working on it. What do you got, Kelsey? Top that!
Christmas ornaments are always breaking on me. I lift them up on the tree and it's like, nah, not for you. Sometimes when you break them, they get glass shards on you. And then you bleed on the floor and your mom gets mad.
Peanut butter, peanut butter. All right, okay, we're working on it. Okay.
You don't need rhyme. Hey, listen.
I like to put them on my tree and I like to put them on the walls, but the favorite ones that I like to use are the Christmas balls. Yeah. I like Christmas nativity scenes. I like to make a Christmas wonderland, and I like to put stuff on my tree that you call garlands. I also like edible Christmas ornaments. I like the cornucopias. It's a horn of plenty. I like the things that you string around your tree. I like making popcorn.
Hey, have you ever seen a homemade Christmas ornament? It's like popsicle sticks and other stuff. Well, I don't like those. They look bad next to all the pricey ornaments. Just not rhyming.
We'll get back to you closer to Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Another suggestion? Thank you. I'm not decorated at all for Christmas. Do you decorate a tree?
No. Well, we have this like really tiny one. It's more of a bush, I would say.
Y'all, do you live with somebody?
Yeah, me and my roommate.
Oh, a roommate? Like a bisexual roommate? Or is it just like a friend?
Actually, well, no, she's just a friend, but she is bisexual as well. Yeah.
Two bisexuals do not make a relationship.
No.
It just happened to be two. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure that it's a myth. Oh, myth? Yes. I guess we should mention that in your spare time, when you're not being bisexual or playing the guitar, you also you started as a waitress in a comedy club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess which comedy club?
Oh my God, it could be any of them. Is it this one?
It's this one.
You started as a waitress at Flappers Comedy Club. I know, it's exciting. Do you know? And I learned this about you right before the show today, and it immediately made me think. Do you know who else was a waitress in a comedy club?
Who else?
Before she just absolutely exploded. Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, that's my girl.
Oh my God, I know.
Yeah, that is my girl.
I'm really excited about Kelly Clarkson just being alive. But yeah, she worked at the Arlington Hyenas. She was a server there before she got on American Idol. Yeah, won the whole damn thing.
She did. She took it all home.
I know, she
She's
did.
so good. She can the words that she sings, the lyrics that she sings, it's just like directly from my soul. Like I'm like, are you inside of my brain? Like how did you write that song specifically for me? They're all for me.
So since you've been gone was your song,
yeah,
and you're like, that's my song.
I'm like,
yeah.
You wrote how?
Yeah, because of you. Because of you. Well, speaking of your songs, play another one.
Sure.
I should ask. Will you kindly, you peanut butter loving musical comedian, play us another song?
Only because you asked nicely.
I'm not demanded it.
You imagine I'm like, nah.
All right. We've had guests do that. We play it? Oh, no.
Okay. This is a song for all the men out there, the misogynistic guys out there who view women as sexual objects, who view them as less than equal. This song's for you. Stop. Thank you so much.
That's a very... I like it. It says exactly what I'm feeling right now.
See? Yeah. I know, especially this day and age. I know.
Yeah.
'Cause I initially actually wanted to write that song, and then I just said, I was thinking to myself, the only thing that I want to say is just stop doing that.
Yeah, stop.
Just try. I don't even know how, I guess it's so deeply indoctrinated into the minds of so many that it's just like, can't you just see that everyone should be equal? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I feel like most women now are just not forming. We can't form complete sentences because we get so angry, we don't want to see you. And just put it. And if you nobody want, stop.
That's precisely That's exactly. I couldn't even speak correctly, so yeah, that should say something.
Yeah, I saw in my Facebook feed just a guy yesterday just posting something about if the men were more attractive, would the women be complaining? And I literally could not have a conversation with my wife for 20 minutes. She was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, and there was, and I know it's trying to be funny, but and then, and she's like, "Why don't you go take a bath or something?" I was like,
You're just so, it is. It's like upsetting,
so
and it's such a hot topic right now that it almost seems like it's such a hot topic that it seems like all of a sudden men are now being like, oh yeah, no, it is tough to be a woman. I had no idea. You know what I mean? And if this whole like hashtag Me Too movement has done that, then that's, I would say, one of the goals of the movement is you know, awareness that it's not easy. You know what I mean? Like when I was on stage. I was on stage one time and I said it was right around the time that Trump said like grab him by the pussy, right?
Yeah.
Pardon my French.
President said it. I think we should say it. Yeah.
So I said that on stage, and I said it's obviously cool. We obviously live in a country where it's cool to just go up to a woman and grab her by the pussy. And some guy in the audience walked up to me and like tried to grab me.
Whoa.
And I I said like, that you were exactly what's wrong. You know what I mean? And it's just like, how do you even get the audience back at that point? It's beyond heckling. It's physical assault on stage.
You almost physically assaulted a woman who was just trying to do her job. You know, and I can't. And you just stop.
What's the worst? What's the worst you've ever been heckled?
Oh man, I think it was my. Gotta play happy chords when you're having a bad day. My third time on stage. It was the time that I was like, I'm either gonna quit comedy or stay in. Mm-hmm. I was doing my very third time ever, and this guy just stood and goes, "You suck!" And I just turned around and walked off stage and walked out the back door and got in my car and drove home. And then I came back the next night and finished emceeing that weekend. Yeah. But that was like, it was hard. Yeah, I haven't had that one since. Yeah. That was in Texas, yeah.
But because I know that you make like videos and you post them online and stuff. Are the internet videos worse than the heckling?
What do you mean?
Like heckling versus like the internet comments.
Oh my God, the internet comments are worse than anything I've ever had said to me live. Yeah, people behind their computers, they can say all kinds of things. Yeah.
That's rough.
I know.
What were we talking about?
Fun things.
All right, you're right.
What's your favorite, what's the best show you've ever done? Most fun show you've ever done?
Well, obviously,
or we could talk about internet comments and make up a song about it.
Yeah, that too. Flappers is definitely up there,
but
it's
a really good song.
You know, when I went, because I'm from Boston, I went back to Boston to do some shows. They just gave me so much time. They were like,
that's cool.
Like, here you go, you can headline, you can just do as much time as you want. You want to do like 30, 40 minutes, whatever, just do it. And I was like, whoa, like this is amazing. And I got to perform in front of all of my friends who had never seen me do stand-up before.
Oh, that's awesome. Is it because, like, why do you think that was that you got so much more time?
I have no idea. You
guitar or the new peanut butter? Like,
that's it.
I got all this peanut butter material now.
That's it. I think you come in, you're like, oh, I'm an LA comic. Like, I'm home. I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm gonna say if you go elsewhere and just like your credit becomes from Los Angeles, like
right?
Everybody out there is amazing. Like,
yeah. I don't know. What's the best show you've ever done?
Best show I've ever done? Flappers Comedy Club. Any night of the week. Yeah. Usually, we have time for a couple more segments, but one of them we usually do. Shaun's usually here. We do a hip hop corner, but I want to replace that because he's not here. Okay. But I want to write a blues song with you.
Nice.
Yeah. So we're gonna do something similar. Gonna write something bluesy. Gonna write something now. Gonna sing something bluesy. Gonna sing something now. And so, how about we've got someone posted something mean on my YouTube page, or I've got the internet comment blues.
Oh.
Anytime now.
Oh, you want me you go first. I'll go first. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Well, someone posted a comment about my comedy. Ooh, my comedy. They said, this is the worst thing that I've ever seen, and I've been to Vietnam. I said, ouch, woe is me. I gotta work harder on my comedy.
I hate internet comments. They're so much worse than people yelling. The number one thing I get in internet comments is, hey, that girl looks like Ellen. Get so sick and tired. People posting, man, she's gay. Yes, I am. And to that I might add, yay! 'Cause I may not be able to sing, and I may not be able to rap, but you could never tap that.
Yeah! Alright.
You suck.
Hurts. It hurts, man.
It does hurt. I got the internet comment blues. I got the internet comment blues. Don't tell me I'm fat or that I'm not all that. I got the blues.
Yelp that.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Internet comment.
Oh my God. Before we get to your last songs, I want to hear you play some more originals, but there's a new game on this show that we just developed, and I want to play it with you, and I know you left them over there, so go grab them.
Okay.
This week we started a brand new game. Grab a piece of paper and a pen and a really good friend, 'cause it's time to play musical Mad Libs. That's right. So before the show started, I had Kelsey fill out my Mad Libs form, and now I'm going to sing a song, leaving blanks open for her to fill in the blanks with her musical Mad Libs. Did you not finish filling it out?
I got it.
Love it.
Done.
All right. All right, here we go. This is a story I wrote, and it's called That Night at the Comedy Club.
Oh.
Saturday I did a comedy show at a
Adventurous.
place called
Flappers.
I wore my coolest
Sock.
and a dangly pair of
Tidy whities.
I combed my
Titty.
Sing it, girls.
Oh,
and I grabbed my
Glockenspiel.
glockenspiel. The MC said, now coming to the stage, this
Panda Bear.
panda bear has been seen on
Stranger Things 2. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
and
Orange is the New Black.
wait, this panda bear's been seen on Stranger Things, My Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, and Orange is the New Black.
There we go.
All right, let's see what happened next. I said thanks.
Dumpster fire.
That was my little nickname for him. So I said to the audience, who wants to hear some jokes about...
Knitting.
Well, the audience made a sound like... I said, okay then, how about some jokes about...
The retirement home I live in.
Well, the audience...
Cooter tooted.
Is that a word?
The audience cooter tooted. Well, the cooter tooted loud. I said, well then what are you
Frogs.
want me to talk about? So they shouted.
Kristin Key.
So for an hour I told as many jokes as I could about...
Being Kristin Key.
At the end of the show I got my check for
$37.
And I went home to watch
Breaking Bad.
while I...
Dude did puzzles.
And
Sneezed.
in the
Basement.
the end. That's how you play musical Mad Libs. That's become my favorite new game in the whole wide world. I can't wait to play it each and every week on Songs in the Key of Funny. Cooter tooted is my favorite thing I think I've ever heard an audience say. I can't wait to, I really want to write down your answers back into that and just sing that song as a song someday.
Oh, that's great.
So what are you going to play as your last song for us
Okay.
before I plug the heck out of you because you're fantastic?
Oh, thank you so much. Well, I have a song. I have a song that just dropped. It's my first single, musical comedy. Thank you so much. It just dropped. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, wherever you want to look it up. But you don't have to because I'm playing it for you right now. That's so silly.
On.
This song's called DUI. The song is about a sexual experience I had not too long ago. Ooh. So we're going at it, right? And he's, yeah, do you like that? I said, not really. He tries again and asks, yeah, how about that? I said, you didn't do anything. Too outspoken. I'm only here 'cause my vibrator's broken. Don't get me wrong, you're an okay guy, but I'm only sleeping here 'cause I'm way too drunk to drive.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, oh, oh. He said, do you wanna just get married? He said, can you stop talking and just go down? He said, wanna love you till we're buried. I said, how about a one-way ticket to vertical frown town? So pardon me if I'm too outspoken. I'm only here 'cause my vibrator's broken. Don't get me wrong, you're an okay guy, but I'm only sleeping here to avoid a DUI.
Yay!
You did it!
You did it! You did so good! Your mom and dad would be so proud. Where can our listeners find you on the internet?
You can look up Kelsey Lane on Facebook. Follow that fan page. I post like a lot of sketches and stuff that I do on there. Instagram, Twitter, it's Kelsey Lane. Follow me, ask me questions, just like love me and like I'll love you back, and I'll just be like this like really intimate romantic relationship. Thank you so much.
I think it's wonderful. And as always, you can find us at Songs in the Key of Funny on Facebook, Instagram. I think it's just Songs Key of Funny. Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Songs in the Key of Funny is our website, and you can watch us live on YouTube on the Flappers Comedy channel. Subscribe to us on iTunes, and please subscribe and review on iTunes. And if you subscribe and review us, we will read those reviews, and eventually we will write a song about your review. So it's worth doing. Send us suggestions each week. It's so nice to see you. And as always, I'm Kristin Key. Thank you so much for listening to
Songs in the Key of Funny.
Funny songs and the stories behind them.
Pizza! Oh my God, best day ever! Oh my God. Cheese and a pepperoni? It's partially eaten pizza. Oh my God.
This happy.
I've